Okay, here we are at the final table for SOC-it-to-ME tournament poker at Services for Older Citizens. We're now in the Cottage Hospital, and we have reached our final table, and we're on the felt. And here we are, a strange character has appeared before us. Oh, wait a minute. Let me close in here. I believe it's, yes, it's Ziad. Ziad, you have made the final table, but you look at a little bit different. So please tell me, Ziad, how many chips do you have there?
I've got 1,800, and I'm feeling unusually youthful and energetic today. So I feel I have a good shot at winning this.
Very good, Ziad. Okay, now moving over to seat number 2.
I'm Liz the Wizless. I have 8,500, and I'm here to win. Make that Liz the Wizard.
Where am I? No. I'm happy to be at the last table. I was formerly known as Heartless Heart, but now I'm just a little puppy. And I hope I win. I got 6,500, and I'm happy to be at this table. Hope I win. If not, why?
I'm Mary Minutes. I'm hoping to win also, but you know I don't want to rain on Dean's parade. But after me, you can win, hon.
Okay, I'm Frank Astley, and I've got $9,000 in chips. And I'm surprised to be at the last table, but I'm glad I am.
Okay. Mary Jo.
I'm Mary Jo Lesko, and I've been at the final table before, but not with so many chips. So I hope it's a good sign. I have 300 and some thousand.
300,000.
If I counted right, if I counted correctly.
That's a lot.
The lesson this coming Thursday is on cheating.
I think she had my math.
30,000 and change. I clarified it.
30,000 and change. Oh,
and
I like that first. Like everybody else gives up.
I want this whole thing edited.
Here she is, Miss Runner-Up USA.
6 times, but I'm going to win this time. I have 6,400.
And your name is? You
Sarah
forgot.
Ludlow.
You're going to win this. Okay, hold on.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Ron Alechko, about 23,000 in chips. My goal today is just to make it to the final 2 with Mary Jo. That's what I want to do today.
Well, you know you're going to have a hard time beating her when she has 300,000 in chips.
300,000 is hard to beat.
Mr. Bob.
Bob Aitchison. I got about $8,000 in chips. I don't think I got a shining chance in hell, but I'll play it out.
And dealing at today's table.
Don Ludlow, this is what happens when I lose and don't make the final table. I deal. So my expectations are never deal again by being the final table and winning.
Okay, here we are at the final table once again. We got our players locked in. Starting hand number 1, shuffle up and deal. This is the final table for the August monthly championship. They're duking it out for that blue ribbon. Ziad is the on the button. A couple of folds, and Mary Jo, the one with the $300,000 in chips, calls.
I'll check.
2 players. Dean Hartz checks in the big blind. Top is a 4 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, a deuce of clubs.
18.
And Dean Hart, that's 1,800. Mary Jo calls. King of diamonds on the turn. Dean Hart Hart makes the bet, and Mary Jo lets go folds. Dean Hart takes down the first hand. And once again, Heartless Hart proves he is heartless.
It's almost time to go home, Harry.
Oh, yeah, right. It says something about going home. He did that at the table prior to this, when he had pocket kings and the king flop. He says, well, it's time to go home.
You take a movie? I need to get something down. I'll go.
Up again. Okay, here we are with the third hand coming up. Nobody has been eliminated yet in this 9 players at the final table. So, once again, Ziad has beat out another player.
So much for that goal.
Liz Zachary was eliminated in 9th place. Oh, here we are in the 4th hand. Blinds 1,000 to 2,000. Bob Aitchison calls. Dean Hart calls. Harry Mitz calls. Fran Castley folds. And Mary Jo checks her. Dean Hart goes all in with on a heart draw. And the flop is a queen of spades. And with the king 6, well, Bob Aitchison called with a king 10. He's going to wing it with a king high. And Dean Hart has been eliminated. And once again, Dean, you've been eliminated.
It's time to go home again. Sorry about that. But I enjoyed myself.
Okay. And say goodbye to Ziad, because he's still in.
Adios. Bye, Ziad.
Here we are with the 5th hand.
Ron, 3,000 to call.
Lines of 1,500 and 3,000. Ron and Bob both fold.
He still won like 800,000.
Ziad, of course, folds. Mary Mitz folds. Oh, no, she doesn't fold. Mary Mitz calls 3,000. Fran Castley folds. Mary Jo calls, and Sarah checks her big blind.
This is a broken table. You must well leave it up.
And the flop is a 9 of spades, 8 of clubs, 4 diamonds. Mary Jo makes a 6,000. Sarah folds.
Adios, muchachos.
6,000.
Mary Mitz studies, thinks about it, and folds. Oh, it's a 9, 2 9s on board. And Mary Jo takes that hand. The 6th hand. Blinds are still 1,500, 3,000. Bob Aitchison will be the first act. Ziad is still in. 2 players eliminated. Bob folds. Mary Mitz folds. Fran Castley folds. Mary Jo, let's go calls. Sarah, Miss Runner-Up USA, goes all in with 3,500. And Ronald, let's go. Mary Jo, let's go call. 3 players to the flop. And
Mary Jo. No, I'm sorry, Ron.
flop. 7 hearts, ace of diamonds, 4 hearts.
Check.
Mary Jo check. Ron checks, rather. And Mary Jo checks. 5 of diamonds
Check.
on the turn. Both players check.
Check.
4 of spades. Very good. Cards are turned over. And Sarah Ludlow has a pair of jacks. And Sarah Ludlow has a pair of jacks and takes that hand down to survive and possibly last longer than Ziad. We are, and lines it up to 2,000, 4,000. Ziad will be the first to act, and of course I believe he's going to fold.
Ziad gives us some thought, and he
Folds. Mary Mitz folds.
4,000
Fran Castley folds. Mary Jo folds. Sarah Ludlow now looks at her cards and does the fold over. Number 10. And it's a walk for Bob Aitchison in the big blind.
Anybody.
Ziad has moved all in
If it was
in the big blind for 1,500.
Well, I'm happy to have made it this far. It's been done.
Is this Ziad's last hand?
It is, and with much deliberation, I think I'll fold again.
Of course, that's Peter Fox filling in for Ziad. Unfortunately, Peter was not eligible to play these hands up for Ziad.
call for 4,000.
Mary Mitz calls to 4,000. Fold, pulling around to Bob Aitchison, who calls, but he's got, it's just a call. Just take 4,000 and give the rest back. And of course, Ziad is eliminated in 7th place. Flop is an ace of spades, 7 of clubs, deuce of hearts, and Bob makes a bet of 4,000. Mary Mitz calls. Five of clubs on a turn. Bob checks. Mary Mitz checks. Jack of diamonds on the river. We both check. Bob turns over a pair of tens and takes it down. We're in the second hand at 2 and 4,000. The blinds go up every 2 hands at the final table in SOC-it-to-ME poker. First to act will be Mary Jo Al-Yacoub. And Mary Jo folds. Sarah folds. Called by Al-Yacoub. And Bob the caller calls as well. Mary Mitz folds it up. And Fran checks her big blind. Three players to the front. Queen of hearts, 9 of hearts, 4 of spades. Check, check. On to Bob. Bob raises it up 4,000. Fran calls, she's all in. Run, let's go, folds. And turning the cards over. Fran is on a heart flush draw. And she also has a pair of fours and takes down the hand. Okay, the blinds are going up to 2,500 and 5,000. 2,500, 5,000 of the blinds for the next two hands. First to act will be Sarah Ludlow.
Good luck, everybody.
Bye, Linda.
Bye. Good luck to you all.
See you in 2 weeks.
Lois, get that book.
I will. Have fun.
There's a fold around to up to Fran. No, up to Mary Mitz. Sorry. Mary Mitz calls, leaving 500 behind. Fran Castley calls, and the Mary Jo checks her big blind. The flop is four of spades, nine of hearts, 10 of diamonds. Fran Castley checks, Mary Jo checks, and Mary Mitz checks. Turn card is a 6 of clubs.
Check.
Everyone checks again. An ace on the river.
Check.
Everyone checks again. And King Jack offsuit wins this hand. Mary Mitz takes a hand down with a King Jack offsuit. And blinds at 25 and 5,000, 2,500, 5,000 for the second time. Still have 6 players left. Bob Aitchison the first to act. 5,000 is the call. And it's a fold. Fold by Mary Mitz. Fran Castley also folds. Mary Jo on the button. Folds as well. Sarah Ludlow calls. Al-Yacoub checks his big blind. Flop is 3 of hearts, ace of spades, 7 of diamonds. Both players check, 4 clubs on the turn. Ron bets 5,000, and Sarah Ludlow calls with 1 black chip behind. And the river is a deuce of spades. And both players check. And Al-Yacoub with a 7-4 offsuit takes it down. Sarah is still alive with a chip and a chair. One chip and 1 chair. Sarah Ludlow is still alive on the button. Okay. All right, and I can bring this as well.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because I have 2 tripods.
Oh, nice. Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, here we are. It's Are the blind is still 25 and 5, or did it go up to 3 and 6? What's?
What's 25 and 5, 3 and 6 and 10 and 3?
I think it was supposed to go up. But we may have erred. Sarah Ludlow is all in with her chip in a chair. Now, of course, she sees 2 3s that she'd like to have seen in the last hand.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Raises and Bob folds. Cards get turned over. Both players have an ace. But Sarah has a jack kicker. Both players have a full house.
My 1,500. I don't feel bad taking that.
How do we split that now?
On that last hand, both players had a full house, but Ron was awarded the extra chip, and Sarah's back to 1 chip, a chip and a chair. And we finally have our correct blinds here of 3 and 6,000. In our SOC-it-to-ME tournament poker, we have a ruling if there's an extra chip, it goes to the person closest to the dealer, starting to the left of the dealer. But in that case, it was run a let's go. This hand, run a let's go. This called. Bob Aitchison is called. Mary Mitz has decided to raise it up.
You need 12,000.
Mary Mitz raises it up to an extra 6,000, and both Ronald Letchko and Bob Aitchison call. And here we are going to the flop. 3 players. Deuce of clubs, ace of hearts, 5 of clubs.
And it goes to Bob. Check.
Bob checks. Mary Mitz goes all in with 3,500 more. Ronald Letchko folds. Bob Aitchison calls. Pair of kings for Mary Mitz. Pair of 7s for Bob Aitchison. 9 of hearts on the turn. And 8 of diamonds on the river. Mary Mitz takes down the pot with a pair of kings that she had in the pocket.
You're 3, you're 6.
Now we're second hand at 3,000 and 6,000. Bob is on a button. Mary Mitch in a small blind. Fran Cassidy in a big blind. First act will be Mary Jo. Let's go.
Mary Jo, 6,000.
Mary Jo and Sarah, Ron, all full. It's up to Bob.
And Mary, 3,000 to you.
Bob the caller makes a call, and Mary Mitz also calls. Fran Cassidy checks her option in a big blind. King of hearts, 10 of spades, jack of diamonds on the flop. Mary Mitz checks. Well, you said all in, you're all in. Bob Aitchison moves all in.
13,000.
He moves all in for 13,000.
There's no well.
6, 7.
Call from Mary Mitz. Brian Castley. Thinking about it. And she's calling and she's going to be all in.
Okay, 7,000, 12,700.
Just flop them over and we'll figure it out afterwards. Turn them over, turn them over, turn them over.
You guys are all in. Bob, cards over.
Bob, turn your cards over. Bob has king jack, he has 2 pair. And
No spades. Kings and jacks. That's a winner.
Very good, Bob.
Bob Aitchison takes the hand down with 2 pair. Fran Castley has been eliminated. And Sarah Ludlow with her chip in a chair is still alive.
You did well, Frank.
Okay, here we are. Once again, Sarah Ludlow's all in. And there's 1,500 in the pot. And they're turning them over. She has an ace and a queen. Bob has a king 6 suited.
Didn't do any good.
9 of hearts, 10 of diamonds, deuce of diamonds. 5 of diamonds.
Nobody has a time.
Turn.
Come on, Don.
He's
Do
looking
it.
like he's going to give you something.
And a king of spades on the river.
Man, what's the best card?
And once again, Don has eliminated his wife from the tournament.
I'm sleeping in the basement tonight.
The last card did it.
So, Sarah, what do you have to say of being eliminated in this
Hey,
tournament?
Fifth is all right, you know, for $500.
Big blind only, right?
Okay.
I'm all right.
So here we are. Second hand at 3,500 and 7,000.
Bob is 7,000. No,
Bob Aitchison, the first to act.
Yeah.
7,000. All goes. 7,000.
Bob calls. Mary Mitz calls. And Rod Aitchison goes all in. Mary Mitz is all in. Rod goes all in. There's King Queen pair for Mary Mitz. Pair of 3s for Ronalechko. Ace. Spades, 10 hearts for Bob Aitchison. Queen of diamonds on the flop. Queen of diamonds, knight of diamonds, 4 clubs.
Give me another 3.
6 of clubs on the turn. And a 7 of clubs on the river.
That was the burn card. Oh, he's got the thing.
I thought those were.
I thought
Burned it
that-
in a muck pile, but
Sorry.
it's there.
Oh, you can't have said that.
Mary Mitz takes down the pot with a pair of queens.
You win the little one.
The side putt, of course, goes to Ronalechko with a pair of 3s.
No one's out? I need to go home.
Nobody's
Yeah,
out.
maybe it'll.
Ronalechko's all in on the small blind with 4,000 chips. Mary Mitz folds. Mary Jo folds. And it will be heads up or all in with Ron and Bob. Cards are turned over. And Ron has a Jack of Hearts, 7 of clubs. Bob has a Queen of Spades, 8 of diamonds. And the flop is 7, King, 7. Ron flops a set.
That's pretty good.
Deuce of Spades on the river, and Bob is drawing dead. 10 of diamonds on the Deuce of Spades on the turn. Bob Aitchison's drawing dead, and Ronald Let's Go takes that one down. Okay, here we go with the second hand of 4,000, 8,000. Mary Jo's first act, she folds. Ronald Let's Go folds. Bob Aitchison, a small blind, making a call. Mary Metz checks. And here we go to the flop. Flop is Queen of Clubs, 9 of diamonds, Deuce of Hearts. Bob checks. Mary Metz reaches for her chips and throws in $8,000 in the pot. Bob Aitchison tosses in the cards, and Mary Metz strikes another one. Okay, 4,500 and 9,000 are the blinds. Mary Metz in a small blind, and Mary Jo Let's Go in a big blind. At this point, it looks as though Mary Jo's $300,000 in chips has dwindled slightly. Ronald Let's Go's the first to act. And he folds. Bob Aitchison is reaching for his chips. And he calls. Mary Metz calls. And Mary Jo Let's Go checks her option on the big blind. And the flop. Deuce of diamonds, ace of spades, 3 of clubs. Mary Metz checks, Mary Jo checks, Bob Aitchison goes all in. Goes all in. Bob Aitchison goes all in for 11,000. Mary Metz makes a call. Mary Jo Let's Go is also calling. Mary Jo Let's Go calls and is all in. We have 2 all-ins with Mary Metz. Mary Metz has the King Jack of Spades. Bob has the Ace Jack of Hearts. And Mary Jo has a pair of 3s and definitely needs some help, but does not get it on the river.
Come in second.
He's got aces.
And Bob Aitchison takes that pot.
You came in second without the...
Mary Metz came in second, but could not find any chips to take in from that second place. Okay, Mary Jo Let's Go has been eliminated in 4th place, and we are now down to 3 players. Okay, on our first hand, when we're down to 3 here, Ronald Let's Go is in a big blind and all in with 8,000, which he plans on quadrupling up, even though there are only 3 players.
keep it down there. No use looking.
9,000 is the call to Bob.
Make it 18.
Oh, Bob is raising it up to 18,000. It would be 18,000. It would be your call, Mary Metz. And she folds. So,
Just have to put 8 on.
just 8,000 and
Probably
turn the cards over.
That's it. 6 and a 7.
And with a, Bob has a Jack 10 offsuit, Jack of diamonds, 10 of spades. Ronalesco has a 7 of spades, 6 of hearts.
3, 4, 5.
The flop is an 8 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, 10 of clubs.
You got a better
Bob
part.
flops a 2 pair. Looks like Ron is looking for a 9.
I said it.
There's a 7. There's a 7. He's looking for a 7 or a 9.
A 7. Well, 7 is the only card.
No, that actually
Well, it could be a 9.
7 or a 9.
7 or a 9.
Which one do you want?
7.
It's a deuce of clubs, and Ron, as he negatively predicted, was eliminated on the first hand. And now we're down to heads up. Here we are, heads up in the August Blue Ribbon Monthly Championship with Mary Metz and Bob Aitchison. Mary Metz,
Yes, sir.
how do you feel about getting this far in the Blue Ribbon Championship?
My first time, I'm excited. If I go no farther, I can. I don't agree with you that I won before, but
You've won a tournament before. I have the records to prove it.
yes, I remember.
Bob Aitchison, you've been here before. What's your prediction at this heads-up match between you and Mary Metz?
Because this is my birthday month on August the 15th. So my patron saint is Mother Mary. So I feel as though gratitude is from the heart.
So you're going to take all of her chips, is that
I'm
it?
gonna let him win.
Who's got the meat?
Okay, all right. Don Ludlow is going to step into that dealer seat, and away we go.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, shuffle up and deal. Heads up, here we go. First hand. Bob's in a big blind for 10,000. Mary Metz is in a small blind for 5,000. And she calls. You could have checked that, Bob.
Everybody has to do
I
it once.
didn't get it.
Wasn't your patron saint that time, is that? Okay. Okay, here we are at the second hand for 5 and 10,000. Mary Metz in the big blind, Bob in the small blind. One blue chip, and you're in, Bob.
He's gonna call, check her ready.
Take along.
And Bob calls, and it's a check by Mary Metz. The flop is deuce of diamonds, ace of spades, king of clubs.
Yes, they are.
Checking.
Check.
Check along, both parties. 9 of clubs on a turn. Bob mauls it over.
They check.
Check.
Both parties check. And the river is another ace, ace of clubs.
Check. You're first, aren't you?
No.
Mary Metz reaches for chips. 20,000 is the bet.
I have to,
And Bob tosses it in. Mary Metz takes the second. Bob Aitchison in the big blind. Mary Metz is in the small blind, first to act.
It's up to me.
He calls for 6,000.
I'm going all in.
Bob Aitchison is going all in.
You can have it, Bob.
And Mary Mitz folds.
You called Mary, didn't you, huh? Yep.
You didn't call it.
I didn't have
Bob shows his king queen offsuit. Here are the second hand at 6 and 12. Bob will be the first to act.
6 to call. Or you can leave. Or you can fold.
Take a 12.
You're gonna call it 12. Is that the rate?
He said this was all uneasy, huh?
Yep.
That's a call and checked by Mary Mitz. And we're going to the flop. 3 of hearts, 9 of hearts, king of spades.
Bob, minimum is 12.
Yeah, I want to bet the limit. What is it? No limit?
Yep, no limit. You can call.
You can have it,
Bob bets and Mary Mitz folds.
Blinds up.
Blinds are up to
7 and 14.
blinds are up to 7 and 14.
14 for you, Bob.
Bob's in a big blind, Mary Mitz in a small blind.
What'd you keep track?
Yours a bit more.
One more of those blues in there, Bob.
What'd you do?
I folded.
Mary Mitz folds.
You can't fold now. I got an ace
Big slip.
Bob king.
king.
Bob,
Tough shit, huh?
Bob Aitchison turns over ace king.
I think I lost.
Mary Mitz is folding. Okay, well here are second hand at 7 and 14,000. Bob will be the first to act.
7,000 to call or raise?
Oh,
Check on the raise to you.
And Mary Mitz folds when she could have checked.
I should have checked your right, yeah. Like that to be put on tape.
Well,
Mary has folded 3 consecutive hands in.
yes, Mary has started to really apply the pressure on Bob by folding 3 hands in a row, even in the big blind. She could have checked.
Thanks a lot.
And she thanks the commentator, both of us, Peter and myself, for making her feel so good.
You know, don't you have to have my written permission to put this on YouTube?
Yes, you
We already got it. You signed an affidavit
what are they paying us for this?
28 years ago. I forgot. Suffering from slight dementia. That's why we're in the psych ward. Okay, so far in the tournament, both Bob and Mary Mitz have decided to become greenhorns and have thrown their cards.
I'll call this one.
Mary Mitz makes a call.
I will raise. I will go all in.
Bob Aitchison goes all in, and Mary Mitz says, "You dirty rat." Okay, here we are. Once again, the blinds are 8 and 16,000. Couple up the middle there. Bob Aitchison, the first act.
Bob, it cost you 8,000 if you want to stay.
You got it.
Bob calls.
Mary can check or
Mary Mitz checks. The flop is king of diamonds. Check and diamonds. Queen of diamonds. If you have the ace 10 of diamonds, you have a royal flush.
I think so too, but I'm gonna stay with it. What's my limit
The
again?
minimum is 16, the maximum is
16,000 would be all in for Mary. Oh, no, it wouldn't be.
Here we go, 16.
Yeah.
Bob is
Three
ready.
blues.
16, and Mary Mitts full.
For the 5th time in a row.
For the 5th time in a row, Mary Mitts has folded.
Yes.
What a saint. What a saint that Mary Mitts is.
Chips.
Patron Saint Mary has decided to
Bob, 3 blues and
fold continuously until Bob wins.
3 and 8.
9,000 and 18,000 are the blinds.
Mary's gonna have to make her move here to
One would be hard
ensure that she
pressed.
stays in this tournament.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay, here we are.
getting the pressure in the
Will Mary Mitts fold again? That's the question.
Well, her track record certainly speaks to
Yes,
the
it
fact that she
certainly
will
does.
fold.
Do we need 2
How-
commentators?
Tough decision for Mary Mitts, who would like a lesson in the word equity.
Oh my.
She's folded.
If you had that in, you fold.
Dying a slow death here.
Okay, a 6th fold in a row for Mary Mitts.
You were way higher.
There you go.
Okay, here we are.
You'd have been 2 in one face.
Okay, turn them over.
I'm really not too sure of that.
Turn them over. Ace of clubs, 7 of spades for Bob. 10 of hearts, or 9 of hearts rather. Deuce of spades.
I hope.
Mary Mitts.
Bob's got a pair of 7s.
So far,
I have 2
That might
spades.
not win though.
Mary Mitts needs a 7, rather a 9, and she doesn't get it. 5, 6, 7. Pair of 7s, Bob Aitchison.
It was,
Bob.
it was nice to meet you again.
Okay, here we are, Bob Aitchison. Congratulations, Mary Mitts. Since we've not been recording this, could you tell us what happened?
Oh, you've not been recording this?
I made a mistake. I didn't think I had a chance.
She pulled us up.
So if I were raised, why I got lucky.
Okay.
She wouldn't play. Going up.
Yeah.
2 and 3.
Yeah, okay, Mary Mitts. Congratulations, runner-up in the Blue Ribbon Championship. Bob Aitchison.
Thank you ever so much.
Our next session will be in 2 weeks. We'll have a Blue Ribbon certificate for you, and we'll take another video.
That will be the first blue ribbon I won since the last picnic.
The last picnic.
Work on your
Congratulations.
speech, Bob.
Work on your speech.
Get the hell out of here.